Alright, what's going on YouTube? Hope you enjoyed that little intro, and today I'm going to be giving my review for the MiG-23ML, and this aircraft sits at a battle rating of 11.3. It's a premium fighter in the Russian air tech tree that costs $70 US. Now, this aircraft is swept wing, has a very powerful engine, and great maneuverability and acceleration. As you can see on the stat card on screen, it's a very high top speed of 1465 miles per hour, and its default loadout is one 23mm cannon and 60 large countermeasures. Now, in terms of secondary weapons, this vehicle has some good variety of ordnance, giving access to 100, 250, and 500 kilogram bombs, some rockets, incendiary bombs. It has guided rockets with the Delta NG targeting pod. It can also carry an additional 12 large caliber countermeasures, which is really useful, which I also use. And it has a lot of different options when it comes to air-to-air missiles, including the R60M, R24R and T, the R23R and T, and the R13M1. Now, I personally carry 4 R60s and 2 R24Ts, along with additional countermeasures. Now, I will say if you are a new player looking to jump into top tier jets, I strongly suggest you start with something else. This plane is fantastic when it faces down tiers, but unless you seriously know what you're doing, it really severely struggles in up tiers against planes like the F-14, the F-16, and the MiG-29, which all have superior radars and armaments, and are generally more maneuverable. I mean, as you can see here, I just shot down an F-16, but I was hidden in the clouds, so he really couldn't see me, but I'm surprised he didn't flare. As you can see here, I did just take a missile, just like I did in the intro. This plane is very durable, and from what I've seen, it takes very minimal damage if it survives. I mean, there is good damage, but I just took a head on with that MiG-23. But all in all, it holds up pretty well if it gets hit and survives. Some instances it's left me kind of crippled, but usually I've been able to survive. I also spent a good amount of in-game currency on trying to upgrade my crew, so it takes a while to actually black out, which is good, especially with the maneuverability of this. If you throw your flaps on, cut the engine, it's got a pretty good turn time, though it could be a little bit better. Things like the MiG-29 do fare a little bit better. And the missiles are good. As you can see, I just took that MiG-29 out. A lot of the times you have to think about, I just took a head on that F4 and he just ate the missile, which is good. The missiles on this are all aspect, which is really nice, meaning you can shoot them from, head, tail, either way. And the R24s that I'm using have really good range. As you can see here, I launched that missile from pretty good distance. They are relatively effective, up to 12 kilometers, I'm in kilometers, up to 12 kilometers away. However, I just killed that guy. I launched the R24 on. But if they are aware of the missile, it makes it kind of easy to evade, but they are really quick. As you can see here, it's also does pretty well in dogfighting. Just gonna pop in behind this guy and fire off a missile, which went pretty close to the ground. I'm surprised I didn't hit it, but I did get the kill there. I wouldn't have expected that either. But in terms of the flares are pretty useful, especially with the additional 12 large caliber countermeasures. And right now, you can see I'm just launching the missile on this guy. He didn't bother to flare. And I did get the kill, which is really nice. Another F-16. I think I did get kind of lucky because most of my matches have been up tiers pretty consistently. Rarely ever get down tiers. But I was playing with a friend here when I recorded this, and unfortunately he didn't do very well. But I hadn't done very well with this vehicle before playing with him. But when we played together, I think I ended up getting I want to say 2 to 4 kills every match. There's, I believe, only one match when I got 1 kill, and one when I got no kills, which was, I believe, the one that I accidentally took minimum fuel on a very large map, which is never a good thing. But as you can see here, I am like trying to kill all these vehicles. I just took another missile. I believe I managed to kill this guy. No, I don't think so. I believe this MiG-29 comes around and I get him. But as you can see, like my airframe is absolutely like shredded right now. It's all burned out. But I'm still flying. I've got no engine, no thrust right now, but my plane's still in the air. I'm still able to kill this MiG-29. But I do take a magic missile from Mirage, I believe. Should be coming up any second now. Actually, I believe I tried to take a head on this upcoming guy. But yeah, this vehicle just really durable. Really like it. Yeah, see, I missed the head on with that guy. Couldn't really turn into him, but got hit with that missile. Actually, no, that was his guns. But two more kills there. And this is the match that I accidentally took minimum fuel. Just doing some loop-de-loops because why not? But yeah, so it seems that the best strategy with this vehicle was just to fly off to one side. Everybody in top tier seems to go to the left. Definitely don't try to climb because it's not the best idea with all those radar missiles. But again, this thing does accelerate really fast, takes off pretty fast. When the wings go back, it just absolutely kills distance. Fast acceleration. It's like I hit supersonic speeds really, really quickly. However, it does seem to have issues when it comes to maximum speed at low altitude. So there are many instances where, well, I've only ripped my wings once, and that was on purpose because I was trying to test something out. But other than that, I believe at Mach 1.2, I usually get the reduced speed warning, which is obviously not fun. So you got to be careful about that. It does rip its wings, like right there. I got the reduced speed warning. But if you're at higher altitudes, it doesn't really matter. I did have to take my afterburner off for a little bit, just to get back down to speed a little bit, but it's still going fast. Sometimes at high altitudes, I do play this vehicle up there every once in a while, especially in down tiers where it's actually less likely to get hit by overpowered missiles that you can't see. But if you are accelerating and flying upwards, makes it easier. Or if you're at a higher altitude, I mean, here I tried to stay between like maybe like 500 and 2,500 meters, which is where it's best because you don't get hit with all those missiles. But I was at, I think, 8,000 meters, between 8,000 and 10,000, and I was able to actually super cruise because I managed to hit like Mach 1.7 going up, and I just managed to float across without even having my engine at 100%. But usually I like to bring enough fuel where I could just afterburn the whole time. There's not really any point in doing that. But now I want to talk about how I'd rate this vehicle in some certain areas on a scale of 1 to 10, and whether I think you should buy it or not, like my recommendation. First of all, I want to say for like the speed and acceleration, I would probably give this like a 9, 9.5 out of 10. It has a really, really powerful engine. I'm usually the first one to the battlefield because I just accelerate at full speed. Again, the low altitude, it does have a chance of wing ripping, gets the speed warning at Mach 1.2, and I wing ripped at about Mach 1.3, but I've ended up in like kind of racing other vehicles to the battlefield, and I haven't had any issue outpacing F-16s, sometimes F-14s, MiG-29s, and other vehicles like that, the Tornado. So it's really fast. For maneuverability, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. I have played some other vehicles that are more maneuverable, and other vehicles at top tier are definitely more maneuverable. But as you can see here, like I don't think I've aced or even put basic qualification for my crew. So I'm just at full crew without any of that stuff, and I never have any issues like blacking out or losing control or anything like that. So that is pretty good, especially with the way the wings are. For durability, I'd probably also give this an 8 out of 10. It's really strong. Like I said, I mean, most planes can take a missile, but that usually leaves them crippled. But this thing's actually pretty good about it. You can still fly around, make it back to base, whatever. Um, for its weapon loadout, I'd probably also maybe give this like an 8, 8.5 out of 10. Does have good variety, good number of missiles, good number of air to ground options. So I haven't used this for close air support yet, so I'm kind of in the dark about that. I wouldn't really know. And overall, honestly, I think this is a really solid aircraft. If it wasn't in up tiers so much, I'd probably give it like a 9. So I'll probably give it like an 8 out of 10. And again, it's not really beginner friendly. So definitely pick up something else if you're looking to, get into top tier. But it is really good for grinding out the tech tree, which I'm using it for. But again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.